Hey everyone, welcome to the group. We are going to get started. So hopefully you have watched that app tutorial, the quick video. I would recommend copying and pasting that YouTube link and posting it to your notes in your page or on a document just on your desktop or something so that you can refer back to that if you get confused on some of the features that it has. Then you can play it like on your laptop while you're, figuring it out on your phone. But, just play with it too. Just tap around in there and see. So this is different from Facebook, of course, and it is an extremely private group. You had to have an exclusive invitation to get into this group and log in. So it is a very safe and private place to be able to post everything. You can, on there, set your privacy settings so that only you and I see things like your measurements and your weight and your goals. But, if you're comfortable enough, let it share to the whole group because we are here as a group of some amazing women who are achieving to achieve some goals, striving to achieve similar goals. So, the more that we can share with each other, the more support that we'll be able to give each other and get from each other. Very important to set your reminders and your notifications. Now, notifications, that's up to you if you don't want to have it getting notifications on your phone, when somebody posts or when I post. As long as you can be disciplined about checking in every day, okay? So also set your reminder. That's the most important one because it will give you a reminder. You haven't logged a workout in. You haven't logged your Shakeology in. So that's good. That's going to remind you to get that, log it in. So that's going to be very important too as far as qualifying for the LivingFIT challenge. So this is your group. I want you to post photos. I want you to post pictures of your food. I want us to really get consistent about sharing our food, our daily food and what we had, maybe where we struggled, that kind of thing. Sweaty selfies and pictures of your Shakeology. So for the LivingFIT, you have to have at least 3 of your workouts logged in. You don't need to have a sweaty selfie for that, but it's fun to have it in the group. Everybody gets to see a photo of you working out hard, or even just a selfie throughout the day, the sunny day, feeling great, and so that really it helps inspire. Now with the Shakeology, you have to log in 5 of those, and those have to include a photo of your shake. I would like a photo of you in your shake, but it just, at least your shake, and it has a great, when you're logging it in, you can add photo right away, take a picture of it, okay? So don't forget to take pictures of your photos, or shake, because you have to have 5 logged in with a photo to qualify each week for the LivingFIT. Okay, so over the next 5 weeks, we are going to learn to plan, prep, pack, be prepared, and we're going to practice it every week. That's why I want to really kind of focus in on being consistent every day about our nutrition and about commenting, about sharing recipes, about sharing a picture of your lunch, or your breakfast, or snack, or something every day. Just keep your mind conscientious of that and how important it is, and then practicing that, so that these become our new lifestyle habits. I am going to drill home about our habits and where, because what happens is we build these habits that we do now unconsciously. A lot of the things we do without even really thinking about it anymore. I mean, that's just how we learn as we grow up. As you're a baby, you learn to walk. And, if you had to think about each and every single step every day, you'd go crazy, but you don't, because these things become, just things that we do without really thinking about it. The same way we drive home, the same way, what we do when we get home. Some of our food choices can be habitual, but we do have to think about that because we actually have to plan it and put it in our mouth. So that's going to be easier to change, but we have to get the mindset around that. Okay, so I'm going to be working to be very conscientious of what your habits are. So what I've uploaded in the files above are some of the meal planning and container charts and that kind of thing to help us with our meal planning, but I'll do a separate video on that. I'm going just in depth on that during this prep week. But I've also uploaded a couple of worksheets that are from the compound effect that I really want us to do. Take a look at them. You can download them, print them out. They are a gratitude assessment worksheet. Very important that we know what we are grateful in our life. Sometimes we think we're not enough and that we have to change things about us, and we get all caught up in that change as if we are not enough, or that we don't have enough around us. So it's important that we find what we are grateful for. And it's just a great, simple one-sheet worksheets that assesses, the amazing people in life, the great things about your body, the skills you have, the experiences you have, just things. So it's really, really good to have that, and that's going to start your mindset in the right direction. Then we're going to look at our habits. Okay, and this is kind of extensive, but go through and just read through it. And these worksheets are not just about your health and fitness goals. They are for your life goals, and life needs to be balanced. So there are habits about your spending and about your eating and about who you want to become, and just the habits that you have to stop, and it gives a little information on it. So it's really, really good worksheet, and I want you to fill that out because I want you to be aware. If when you're filling it out and you want to make it, you're thinking around it all about your health and fitness goals, that is fine. That is good, because we're really here to be focused on that. But what happens is when we start working on our health and fitness goals, it kind of permeates out into the rest of our life, and that is good too, because that's what we want to. This is a lifestyle. It's not all about what we eat and our exercise. It's about the things that surround that, okay? Which gets into the core values assessment worksheet that's uploaded in the files. So, when you are designing your life, you need to identify what your core values are first, because you want to design your life around your core values. Okay, so this just really is a really easy sheet to just get you to think about those things and really define them. And it even gives you this wonderful memory jogger of values, just some really key words. So do that, and and when I've done these and I've printed out new ones so I can do it again with you, it makes you feel good on the inside, and that's where we need to start with our transformations from the inside out. And then the last one is going to be the goal designing. And again, this one is a little more involved, and it's going to make you think, but it has, step-by-step worksheet to figure out and design the goals that you want, and it has it in the areas of business, financial, physical, mental, family, spiritual, lifestyle, and relationships. So if you want to do that all, that is awesome, because again, this is about balancing your whole life out, living fit in every area of your life. In the My Challenge Tracker app, when there's a place for you to set your goal, and I want you to put in your health and fitness goal, and that assessment worksheet helps you to make your goals SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time sensitive. So enter that in, okay? And then the compound effect, in the event page, I downloaded the 2 links to get this in audiobook. I would also get it in hard copy, because you can highlight and tag and clip and underline, and it's a super good book for every area of your life. So getting back to the challenge group, those assessment worksheets are going to be great to help you get your mindset right, to get your goals set, to identify your habits, to identify your deeper why, and why you want to achieve the goals that you're going to line out. Okay, so please do those. I would encourage you strongly to do those. Ultimately, what I want to make mandatory in here is actually get your goals set, input that into the My Challenge Tracker app, and you'll see where that goes. Also, I want before and progress photos, measurements, and weight. Okay? I can't help you in this online group if I can't see where our starting point is and then where our progress is. So I want to be able to help you so that at the end of these 4 weeks, you have brought everything you got and a little bit more, and that we get you to those goals and maybe even surprise yourself by getting, further than you even thought. But I need to be able to help you. And again, in your privacy settings, you can set those so it's just you and I that see those. That's fine, okay? What else? So just know that we all start from the same place. We're going to do this one day at a time. If you're been doing challenge groups with me, you kind of know how this all works. Kind of want you to, though, kind of wipe your slate clean, though, and let's make this as if this is your first one and just dive in with that eagerness and that enthusiasm, okay? But you kind of are veterans, though, the ones that are joining me from previous groups, about the eating plan. That first week is the hardest to kind of wrap your mind around what the purple and the green and the yellow and the containers and what do I get. And so just know that we all started there, but we get through it, and by the week 2, you'll be in your groove. Make sure you download the 21-day tracker app, and I'll put more information about that out in the group so that you can track your meals, okay? There is a tracking paper sheet tracking in the files above. If you want to track it on paper, you can do that too. So we're all in this together. So as your coach, I'm going to meet you halfway, okay? But I need you to show up and participate and log your workout in, log your Shakeology, make sure you're taking those Shakeo photos, putting in your measurements and your weight and your before photos. We're going to do progress photos over the 4 weeks and reevaluate your goals as we go along too, okay? So I think that was about it. I just wanted to welcome you and let you know this is your group, and I want to make it the best we've ever done. And so I need everybody to participate. Again, I'm going to meet you halfway. What I have learned is that people who participate the most get the best results. So please participate as much as you possibly can. And then through this week, we're going to be going over meal planning, looking at some of your worksheets, seeing what habits you identified that you need to change. I'll be looking at your goals, making sure they are SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and are time sensitive is for this 4 weeks, right? So we know that part. I will look at what program each person is doing, because this is a pick your own program challenge group, and make sure you are set up with your weights and the workout schedule. If you want a one-on-one with me, I would love to do that. And I might reach out to some of you if I don't see you in here, putting in all the information that I need to see to be able to help you. So just know that. All right, everybody, that's enough. I don't want to make these videos too long. This will be the longest. As we go forward, when I do a video, I will promise to keep them short. All right? Okay, everybody. Let's get set for success. Day 1 starts September 5th, but we're going to do this week a prep week and get ready to rock and roll. Again, this is about being true, being you. We're going to strip away those bad habits. We're going to replace them with good habits, and we are going to live the best version of us possible. All right, everybody. Have a great day.